What's up, YouTube? What's going on, CCI family? It's your main man back with the game plan once again, because you already know how we do right here. Look, today, before we even get into the main event, which is Archer Aviation, and you know how I feel about Archer Aviation. Before we get into it, there's something I really feel I need to address. Okay? First, I'd like to start by saying by no means am I a multi-millionaire in the investment arena as of yet. I'm making my way. However, that doesn't mean that I'm not important in this game. As well as you shouldn't feel that you're not important in this game. Especially if any way you are showing interest, if you are watching these videos or other videos, you're more than important. Lately, there has been some mischief brewing in our financial community. If you follow some of these other investors and financial educators on YouTube or on IG and so forth, you already know who I'm talking about. I want to say to them, okay, I don't know how the lawsuit thing works, or I really don't want to mention names, though I might, and it, is however they feel, because these are multimillionaires. So as a matter of fact, we'll say names because sue me for what? But I've mentioned them on this channel before. Number one is Wall Street Trapper. Number two, Aristotle Investments, Honeycomb Network. The others that are involved, you may or may not know of, which is EYL, which is Earn Your Leisure. I believe there's like three main guys who make up that, okay? Lately, there's been what we call beef. Hold on, let's fix that. Disagreements. Beef is a whole nother thing. Okay? But there's been disagreements which have led to talk of there may being some beef. I'd like to start by saying we don't want to see that. Not only do we not want to see that, this has no place in our financial community. The only thing I can see, and whether, they care or not because they're already millionaires and so forth, is you're going to lose fan base. You're going to lose attention. Okay? Because while some of the fan base may like the back and forth, a lot, and probably more of us are here following you, being fans, because they believe in what you're doing. They believe in what they're seeing their money do, and they want to continue that. So the back and forth is gonna reject some of us to go find other alternatives. Okay, just putting it blank. Now, a lot of them I've followed for many years. And, some have their strengths, some have their weaknesses. We all do. But this part has no place in the game. We're not rappers. We're not gang members. Anything of the sort. We're financial educators, uplifters of our communities, of our people, and so on. You know, I just like to say to each of you, put this down. No one's paying no one else's bills. There shouldn't be any pocket watching. You're already all up. The only beef you should have is with the market. Any of you. Any of us. We, the people, are proud of all of you. Purchasing buildings, flying overseas to make acquaintances, to further these accomplishments, and so on. We're proud of y'all. Me personally, I want to see one of you become the Black Warren Buffett. He's about to move over. If not me, then I want to see one of y'all do it. But I'm coming right behind you. Anyway, I just felt the need to come on here and say that. I love all y'all. Okay? I've learned from each of you different things. Aristotle, a beast on the day options. One of the best in the world, probably. Trap, between leaps, swing trades, long holes, the portfolio is brilliant. We follow you for that. We commend you for starting where you did and making it to where you have and beyond. And I'm proud of the way you're handling it as well. And I hope that continues. As far as Aristotle, I've watched all these things, and the main thing I'm getting from him, which he did tell the truth, is he doesn't have a filter. Okay? There was a lot said. But I've known he hasn't had a filter since I began watching him in the beginning, maybe about 3 years ago or so. And but the brilliance you can't ignore. You know? But like I said, y'all leave this on paper like we want some of our hip-hop stars to leave it on wax. Leave it on the paper. Let the paper speak for you. And in the meantime...
Born to fucking die, man. In the meantime, get money. Fuck a book, man.
Because personally, maybe you all have. I don't know. I haven't. I've never seen Warren Buffett and Peter Lynch arguing over who bought a building, who has more money. They're too busy getting more money. You know? The biggest probably beef I saw, and it ended kind of quick, was Musk and Trump. You feel me? And that when Howard did little quick childish stuff, and it was erased because they were back to the money. So, yeah, y'all are all our mentors. Okay, and we're all proud of you, and I hope you continue doing what you're doing out there in a positive manner. And I hope and wish and pray that y'all can come together one day. If it can be, it will be a beautiful thing. If it can't, y'all just do your own thing. We're all going to follow you just the same. All right? Now on to other news, back to business. All right, so as far as our main event is concerned, Archer Aviation. Okay? Now there's been a lot of motion in the ocean with these two stocks, the main two anyway. There's more out there, but as far as Archer Aviation and Joby Aviation, Joby took the reins over. I told you not too long ago. Okay, so congratulations to all you who are deeply invested in Joby. Okay, however, I did tell you there was a ceiling that Joby was going to hit, and they were coming back down. Also, Joby recently missed earnings. Okay, as a result of that, and being a little overweight, they have dropped back down almost 4%. So right now, Joby is sitting around $16.64 when it had touched a little over $20 a share. Okay, they're still above, as far as market cap, above Archer Aviation. However, I believe Archer has taken the slingshot method. You know, they were leading in everything for quite some time. Okay, then with the Dubai investment with Joby and some other inclusions as well, such as airlines overseas, and however, they sprung forward. Okay, and they sprang way forward. Okay. However, I believe that while they were doing the springing, Archer was sitting back getting a lot of details in order, not moving as fast as they were, but getting the house in order, in other words. Okay, now Archer has their earnings coming up in 2 days on the 11th, and I believe it's after closing. Okay, so of course we're all, me, hoping for the best out of this earnings. Now, the main thing that we're laser focused on, however, is the final FAA certification. After that is cleared, which should be coming shortly, I'm hoping to hear something very positive about it on the earnings call. It is off to the races, or should I say to the moon with Archer. Okay, that's what all of these companies are really looking for, that last piece of the puzzle. As far also as Archer is concerned, the analysts in the earnings are looking for a loss of 25 cents per share, which is slightly a little wider than last quarter's. I believe last quarter they were looking for a loss of 0.21 cents per share, but Archer beat that 0.17. So I'm still hoping for another beat this time, as far as the expected share price loss. As far as revenue, you know, we're sitting still right on about $1 billion or a little over $1 billion in cash. That's as of last quarter as well. And a lot of that is the recent $850 million that they raised in equity. Okay. Again, bottom line is that FAA final certification. Okay, we still have the partnerships with Anduril, which is the defense contracts, which is huge. Okay, We also have a partnership or, another contract coming with Ethiopian Airlines for Archer. Okay, still have the Olympic Games. And as of 2025, we should see U.S. operations take off here. Okay, now we are already planning for our first deliveries in the UAE, which is the United Arab Emirates. Okay, so Archer's moving in the right direction. Again, and I can't stress enough, as far as investors and all of us, we're looking for that final certification. Whoever gets that they're both going to get it, but I feel whoever gets it first, they're in control. So as of right now, Archer is sitting at $9.72 a share. As of Friday's close, after hours, they came up about 0.30%, which is a move in the right direction. It's nothing huge, but it's a move in the right direction. So going into earnings, I would be careful if any of you are in the option plays, because I've been in them and I've seen it many times where even if a company beats in earnings, the share price will still drop, which is, crazy, but it does happen. So I would watch that. Maybe you want to wait till after earnings to do the option plays. But we'll get into that after earnings, because myself, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm going to wait till after earnings to start on any option plays with this at all and with others, because as the month moves along, don't forget we're moving towards September, which is the roller coaster. Okay? It's a pretty much down month, as this month was supposed to be. But as you can see, clearly the rally continues. How much longer can it go? We'll just have to wait and see. You feel me? So, to my chump change family out there, if you're seriously looking into or for a new company to invest in, if you're looking for a come up, if you're looking for a company that you can rise with and actually change some commas in your life, you should really give Archer Aviation some deep thought. Do your own research and due diligence, of course, but I think you'll be proud of what's to come for this company. They are the future of aviation. Them and a few others out there. But they're my Coke to the Coke and Pepsi challenge. Okay? All right, so that's going to wrap it up for us this week. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and watching again. If you're finding that this is something that you can grasp, something that you love, please give me a like, subscribe, send a comment in. Let's start a rapport together, you feel me? As far as our financial educators out there, put this ish behind us. Let's move forward. Let's get this money. Continue doing what y'all great at. And for the Trap Nation and Trap out there, I bought this about a year ago. I don't even wear it. You feel me? It's like a little trophy to me. So we're all behind you. Aristotle, been following you, sent super chats. You the man too. All right. So blessings to everybody. Have a blessed and financially successful week ahead. And we'll see you on the next one. Jump change out. Peace.